Hi, my name is Jasper and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about chemistry, and today's topic is metals and non-metals. First, this is the periodic table. The periodic table is going to help us differentiate between metals and non-metals. To the left of the periodic table, these are the metals. But to the right of the periodic table, these are the non-metals. This line that's in bold I've drawn here, this is what separates the metals from the non-metals. This little non-metal in the up here is actually a non-metal. But when we're writing or drawing on the periodic table, hydrogen is meant to be up here. It shows the diagram. Now, let's learn metals' properties. The properties is something a metal has that all metals must have. An example: metals all have high boiling points. Metals all have high boiling points than non-metals. The only exception here is mercury, a type of metal. It's liquid at room temperature. Room temperature is around 37 degrees. So it shows that metal has a melting point below that. So we know metals have a high boiling point. They also have high melting points. So all metals must have them. But the really bad thing about high boiling point and high melting point is some metals are different than others. This line here is full of alkali metals. I'm not going to dive into that deeper because that's for another day. Just to speed it up, alkali metals are metals that are called group 1 and they're all reactive with water. They have the highest the melting point among them is lithium. It has 189 degrees. But right here, copper, for an example, it has a melting point of 185 degrees, which shows that some metals have higher boiling points than others. Another one is they have high density. Another problem with that is because the first 3 alkali metals are less dense than water, which means they're very light. Metals also they're also good conductors of heat and electricity. Which means that you can connect them to a circuit and the bulb will light up. They're also very shiny and malleable. Malleable means they can be shaped easily. Very shiny means when you polish it, it'll be sparkling. And they're also very strong. We use metals in bridges. That's all we need to know about metals. But non-metals are the opposite of metals. non-metals. Since we know that the opposite of metals, we know that means they're very dull, which is the opposite of shiny. They have low melting and boiling points. But then, that also means that they're not strong at all and brittle. Brittle, meaning that means they can easily break. Since we said that, so that means that most non-metals are gases. Oxygen, for example, it's a gas because its boiling point is below -100 and room temperature is 37 degrees. Another characteristic of non-metals is that we use them in everyday life. We use them to make teacups or china, some people call it. This is the end of today's video, but please remember to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.